Let's go back to the cookie analogy. Does everyone love cookies? Can I just use an analogy that everyone loves, right? We love cookies. Has anyone ever been on a diet and you've been dieting with someone, maybe a loved one, and they leave the diet to eat a cookie, right? Or something sweet, and you're still on it? And what do you feel in that moment? Can someone just say it out? Is it love? Is it compassion? Is there grace in that moment for the person that you've been walking with that is no longer dieting, that decided to give up and leave you and walk away from you and betray you? Not that this happens in our house, but they have betrayed you. They have betrayed you on your diet, and they are just joyously. Did you see that last image where Jess ate that cookie? She did that to me, is what she did that to. She did it to me. It was that slow eat. You guys all saw it, and we all felt it. That was rage. That is a rage feeling that is inside you. You all felt it because how many of you want a cookie and be like, I can't, even though you're not on a real diet and you know you don't really adhere to your diet, you're still not going to eat a cookie. How many of you feel that right now? Okay, so are we all digging the cookie analogy right now? Okay, so here's the cookie analogy with judgment. If you're with someone and they say they're not going to eat sweets, and they eat sweets, what do you want to do? You want to judge them, don't you? How many of you are like, yeah, I don't want to. I do judge them. Like, this is not a question of like, hey, am I Christian at this moment? You ate a cookie. Like, Christian cookie, you ate a cookie. Like, why would you do that? Do you see what happens and how quick we are to move to that? So it's hard when it says, do not judge. The cookie analogy is an easy one, and I want to start there. What about sin? What about true betrayal? What about that breakdown in a relationship? What about that moment when your betrayal makes me do want to judge you and you did something wrong, and I know you did something wrong, and it's out and it's light now. It's not darkness anymore. I have the right to judge you. How many of you have felt that before? Let's just be honest. I have the right to judge you, but it says do not judge, but I feel righteous because you hurt me. You betrayed me. Your sin impacted my life. You see how different this is? So how can we misuse this? Because it happens to us at all the time. So when I say we need to understand the context, we do. We need to go back to what happens before this in Luke and to what happens